I was went to the shrink yesterday, and I was just the problem. The problem he saw was that it was the drinking thing, and that doesn't even feel right to me. Where he asked me first if I had a drink since we talked about it, and when I first quit drinking around Thanksgiving, and I told him no, I hadn't. And yesterday I know I was really crying and stuff, and I was just telling him that, this stuff isn't working. I'm not getting out of this dark place, and he took it all back to the drinking, where he feels like I should be in 12-step meetings.
This is all you've ever wanted to talk about since you came in this morning. That's why you're passing me notes. So what do you want us to tell you about the drinking?
I just...
What's it matter one way or the other?
I guess it's because I don't want to just go along with this shrink this time if this isn't really the problem.
Is it important for you to drink?
No, I mean, I've stayed sober through the whole thing. There's been a couple of times where I've really wanted to drink, but I didn't do it. But I don't.
Does it matter one way or the other?
No, I guess not.
I mean, is this thing because you're saying, I don't want to listen to you, I want to drink?
No, it's not that. It's I don't want to. I'm not listening. I'm questioning him because my drinking doesn't seem like it's been that big of a problem. I mean, I'm a bad drinker. I understand that.
All right, look. Then why wouldn't that be enough to quit? If that's it, if that's what you understand. The thing is, you have diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
A diabetic should give up drinking, should give up sugar, should give up white flour. I don't understand what this fucking thing that you're drawing a line in the sand for. What is the drinking doing for you?
Well, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything positive for me.
Then did you tell that shrink the story?
Yes, I did.
Now, what did you expect him to say? If you tell a shrink, I did something where I bottomed out drinking so bad that I've decided only to drink by myself, you wouldn't expect him to come back with the thing of then you have a problem with drinking, you can't control it? You've told him that you can't control drinking.
Right, yeah. And then I got flat out called an alcoholic yesterday.
Because you're acting like, that's alcoholic behavior. Yeah. When an alcoholic says, I've done something so embarrassing that now I only drink alone. So instead of facing it, he drinks alone. Personally, if you ask me, I don't think you're an alcoholic. I think Hicks is an alcoholic. Dave's an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic. I don't see you drinking that much, but the story that you told is the kind of story that people tell in meetings. Maybe because you took a story that was kind of small, blew out of fucking proportion, and stayed depressed over. Maybe that's why he called you an alcoholic. Because you didn't fucking handle this thing that you did, and you stayed sad about it for how long? Months?
Yeah.
And then drank by yourself. Tom, you're on the Ren and Fez show.
Peace, how you doing? How you doing, buddies? Happy holidays to all of you.
Hey.
I love you guys. I die hard from the first day you're on satellite, and I was gone for 6 months because of a bad accident. And when I got back, it was amazing, the changes. And change is good sometimes, but Dave was gone, Fez was down in this hole. And the hole ain't getting any less deep, any shallower for Fez. I think, like with the drinking thing, it wasn't something, Fez, that you had to do. It was something that you had to not do. If it had been something that you had to do, you wouldn't have done it. And it just seems like you don't want to work. You're in the greatest city in the world, and you still eat the same food. Now, habits are fine, and your daily constitutional having this or that is one thing. But, God, Ronnie's a smart guy, and bringing these tips to you for just simple things, dining, food, music, and you don't pick it up because it's work to open up your mind and let that stuff in. And I might be completely off base, but I think some of these things, if you just took the steps to work at it instead of thinking about working at it and expecting it to happen without the work, you're never going to get out of it. I mean, it breaks my heart because, I mean, you just listen to a best of from 2 years ago and you're a completely different guy other than that little bit of core fest that's in there, you know, and we're still tuning in. We still love you and pulling for you. But God, I don't know. I hope it doesn't take a respite or a hiatus from the show to get you out of it. But I mean, we're all pulling for you, Fez. And nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy, man.
I understand. And
we're back into the advice show, Fez. Instead of being this thing, and I'm sorry, I just got mad at you a second ago because you're trying to pass me notes when we're on the fucking radio. You're trying to pass me notes instead of speaking into a fucking microphone. And the thing that frustrated me was, I know you know how to do fucking radio. And I know when no one else is doing this. I know there's no fucking advice show from the fucking listeners, where the listeners are trying to fucking tell a guy. I mean, first of all, Tom has been a long-time caller to the show. And what did he just say to you?
That it's different from 2 years ago.
And what else did he say to you?
And that he's saying that I don't want to do the work on my health.
And all of it. Mental health, physical health, whatever. Your fucking frustration is this. You ask for help. Everyone says, here's what you should do. And you say yes. And then you don't do it. And that's sometimes fucking frustrating. And I'm going to break here. We're going to come back and talk about whether your alcoholism. Let's just blow this out at the end of the year here. But we're in this fucking thing again today. Where, is this fun for you?
No.
So why do it? Why come in with this fucking thing that isn't fun? Why have the listeners sit here and go, well, wait a minute, you had that alcohol fucking thing last December, and your fucking head, you went over like you just got shot, like, I can't believe you brought that up. Like, you're the one who told people. None of us would know this. Normally people think I'm going to build upon things with this. And you're acting like every call is an invasion into you. When we only know this stuff because it's what you talk about.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a fucking shrink. I'm not educated in this. I don't know what the fuck to do. This is the kind of shit that I end up talking with you about all the time. I don't talk about current events. I don't talk about sports. You don't fucking call me at night and said, hey, did you see that? We used to have that kind of fucking relationship. We talk about you and why you're worried. And then sometimes I'll fucking call you because, like, I don't know, man. He was in such bad shape today. I'm going to call. I don't want to fucking treat you like you're an infant because you're a full-grown man and you're a fucking rough kid. I've known you my whole fucking adult life. I never thought you couldn't fucking handle shit. But you're trying to fucking pass me notes during a radio show and they're dropping on the floor and you're picking it up and right. Just fucking grab the mic and take off into it.
I'm sorry about that.
I don't want you to be fucking sorry about it, right? You fucking like comedy. Could a person go out and fucking sit on the stage and start saying, I don't know what it is, I can't write any new jokes, I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You would fucking say to that person, well, then go home and prepare, and when you got some fucking jokes, come back.
Right.
I don't want you to fuck agree with me. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because I know it's a fucking deflection. I know it's a deflection. I get it. But why do I have more passion about this than you do? Why am I sitting here going, this frustrates me about you? And you never say to me, well, this fucking frustrates me, Ron. You know, I might be a fucking asshole, but I'm fucking alone in this fucking box. And I'm fucking struggling too. And you think all my fucking family problem is fucking great? You think all my fucking life has always been good and I don't fucking have anything? No, I have fucking shit. I don't bring it in. My fucking appendix fucking burst in here. No one fucking knew it. I sat down and did a fucking 1 hour on mask and no one fucking knew it. Because this is my fucking job. I fucking have shit. I came in here yesterday with a fucking cold and you say I can't fucking take it. I'll fucking, then I'll fucking take it. But at the same time, do I feel like an asshole sometimes with you? Yeah, I do, because I'm fucking frustrated. I lost my fucking partner. I lost my best friend here. He still shows up every day, but he's not fucking involved anymore. You know, it's like one of those fucking marriages sometimes, Fez, where that guy comes like, oh, my fucking chick has lost all interest in sex, and, you know, she's just watching TV, and she's down about herself, whatever. And finally, like, he tries to talk to her, and then finally he's like, I'm gonna go fuck someone else. This is crazy. But you act like this, whatever this weirdness is, just happened to you. It happened to all of us now. Your shit fucking spread. And that, you know, you're acting like you don't understand any of this shit.
No, I understand the frustration completely, and I'm totally frustrated and pissed off at myself.
Yeah, we know. You tell us. And then we all give you advice. And look, I stopped talking, so the show stopped. That's 4 fucking hours a day. If I stop talking, the show stops. If Opie stops talking, does the show stop? If Ant stops talking, does the show stop?
No.
If Jim stops talking, do they think to themselves, holy shit, I better go on some fucking kind of ranting tirade? Look, the thing is, this isn't the way we were. You used to drive the fucking boat. I was happy to fucking throw in lines. That was our fucking partnership.
And that's what I totally want to get back to doing that. And I know I've got nothing to prove that on. I've got no evidence to present in that. But it breaks my heart what I've...
Well, breaking your heart isn't what we do here.
Yeah.
That's not what's supposed to fucking happen on this show. That isn't why we hooked up in the first place. You watch sports, you don't fucking give a shit if the guy on the fucking field has fucking problems or not. Mike Vick did fucking time. And everyone in the country talks about him. He had a great game. They put up shit where fucking dogs are chasing him around in the fucking paper. After the best fucking game that he could have possibly had. People get fucked with. Then I gotta hear, oh, someone fucking wrote something about you on the... Oh, God. They fucking write things about everyone. Everyone. No one's fucking immune to it. So you just, I don't give a shit. There was a fucking drinking game where fucking kids were playing. Oh, if Fez is down, you gotta take a drink. If Fez is down, if Fez cries, you gotta do a shot. You know what happened to that game? Their livers gave out. They're fucking dead. Everyone who wanted to play that game is dead now. Because you Russians could not play the Fez Whatley drinking game. It's fucking impossible. I don't know what to fucking say. Maybe it's me. I feel like it's fucking me.
It's not you.
No, I come in here every day. I must be fucking crazy. I gotta be fucking crazy. Because I can't fucking fix it. I must suck at this. I fucking have done nothing but said, let's try this, let's try that. And fucking open up. How many times have I fucking said, tell me what I could do to fucking change? How many?
Thousands.
Did you ever give me one fucking thing?
No.
One. If you fucking said, turn your chair around, I'd fucking do it. If you said, shut up and let me do this, I'd do it. If you said, set me up this way, I'll do it. If you said, don't fucking go to the phones, I would do it. If you said, don't fucking ever bring that topic up again, I'd do it. I'm waiting for something that makes me feel like I'm in this with you, Ron. One fucking thing. I'm the fucking crazy person now. I'm gonna change my name to fucking Biff. I'll have 2 fucking secrets. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll tell you, if I fucking said anything To that fucking shrink of yours? How many times have I offered to fucking go to the shrink?
Always.
And how come you've never taken me?
Because I've always felt like it was my thing to take care. I didn't feel...
You know why? Here's my honest belief. Well, you first tell me yours thing.
That it's that I'm ultimately responsible for this. Other people shouldn't have to change for me to come in here and do what I'm supposed to do.
Fucking changed. My life has changed. I do everything differently. Do you notice that? The way I go in and out of things, I do it differently. My responsibilities have changed immensely. You don't notice that I've changed?
Oh, yeah, yes.
You know why I think you don't want me at the shrink?
Why is that?
Because he'd hear the fucking truth. I think you're fucking playing a game at those places. I think it's a place to go and cry. I don't think you're there working. I don't think it was anything, because I've told you before, come back with something from the shrink that the fucking team will do differently and we'll do it. How many times have I told you that?
Plenty.
How many did you ever even bring it up to those people?
Yes, I brought it up.
I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe you.
And I've just always felt that it was... I mean, I'm the fucked up one, so, I mean...
God forbid you should fucking share that. I just told you today, this has fucked me up. Not that, but everybody else we've ever known, it's fucked up. Everyone. But we don't get to share in that, do we? It's all about you.
I just always thought I could keep working on this, and I could...
What work?
With the shrink.
What work? You didn't bring any work back in.
Just the stuff on controlling the panic, and...
How many years have you been working on that?
7, I guess. 6.
You know what I feel? I feel like the guy with the fucking apartment above me, he's got a fucking leak for 7 years, and it's coming down in the fucking house, and I go, well, let me take a look at the pipes with you. No, this is my responsibility. And in the meantime, my fucking apartment's flooded. That's fucking ridiculous. All right, we're going to come back and talk about your alcoholism. And then what? The fact that you like to get out more, but it's so lonely that you don't leave the house. I'll talk about any of it. I'll sit and listen.
No, we don't have to do that.
No, I want to fucking do it. I want to do it today. Today we'll do it. All right, it's Ron and Fez show. Fez Advice show. It's end the year out. I guess the way we started the year, talking about drinking, Fez. You had this horrible thing that happened to you last year.
Right.
You did something dastardly. And now your shrink wants you to quit drinking.
Yeah, well, he actually called me an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Suggested, said that I need to be in meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And even suggested, like, going away to alcoholic rehab.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a person, we've talked about this before, too, where it's like, if there's a name for it, that makes me feel a little bit better. If there was something for my, to call my problems or something. But this just didn't sit right with me. It didn't feel right, and...
What is it about you not thinking that you're an alcoholic? What is, out of all the things that you could be called, what's so embarrassing about the alcohol?
It's not embarrassing. I think it's just a wrong diagnosis, and I don't want to, for once, I don't want to go along with what the shrink is saying if it's not right.
Well, you never want to go along with something that you have to take away that you enjoy doing. You don't like to give up your little treats or whatever. Or how many times have people told you to try to see the city or travel or not go to see your parents or whatever those things are? You don't like change. You definitely don't like change. You've told the guy a couple of embarrassing alcoholic stories. Then you told him that you drink alone. So even if you're not an alcoholic, you could imagine why he would diagnose you that way, right?
Yeah, that I can understand.
Did you do anything to fix that embarrassing story from last year? Did you make any big changes in what you do?
No, the only big change was I quit drinking out in public.
Right. Don't you think that sounds like an alcoholic, though?
Well, yeah.
I mean, if someone said to you, and I'm not calling you an alcoholic, but if someone said to you, I'm trying to do better with my drinking, so I only drink by myself. I mean, that's like fucking 101.
Yeah, it would sound like you just moved it. But it's...
So why have you just moved it? What makes you think that you're not a problem drinker?
Well, it's that I think I quit drinking like before Thanksgiving, and I haven't had a drink, and I haven't really been like white knuckling it, where it hasn't been. I mean, there's been a couple times where it's like, oh, it would be nice to have a drink here, but it had, like the office party. But that, I mean, it never was totally overwhelming.
So why complain? What's the big problem?
Because I felt that wasn't... I don't want him treating me for the wrong thing, is my point on it.
Joey Pants, who you cried to, told you to do what?
Go to a meeting.
He told you to work all 12 steps and replace the word alcohol with depression. He didn't tell you to go to a meeting. He gave you a program to join into. He didn't even know you and told you to do it. Here's Lady Trucker.
Hey, Ron. I don't think Desi would ever go to a 12-step program because isn't one of those steps having to apologize for his actions?
I apologize already. I apologize all the time. I know I'm screwing things up.
Yeah, but
So
Desi,
you don't know anything about this, Lady Trucker. You're totally misinformed.
you've been absolutely sober when you've been an asshole to me. Have you ever thought of apologizing to me?
Never.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, I don't need to be drunk to not like you.
Well, that's fine, but, how about...
Why would you expect an apology when you call in and start shit with me? That's what this call was. And now you think you're going to get an apology from me? It's just not going to happen.
Well, this call is not starting shit with you. It's just pointing out, wasn't one of the part of the 12 steps apologizing for your actions?
It's a smart-ass call, and you know it. And now you're acting all innocent.
I'm not innocent here, Fezzy. How about, Fast Freddy when you've been, you just played that. Do you ever apologize to him?
Yes, I did. Why don't you get your facts straight before you call in trying to take a shot at me? So, no, you're not getting your apology. It's not happening.
What are you saying? That her head is so big that it would have stretched out that fucking sweater? I'm not making amends for that. Your head is enormous.
Jesus, LT.
She knew what she was doing when she called.
We could give two fucks, Fez, seriously. You been annoyed with her?
Yeah.
Welcome to the fucking show.
She didn't sound as jolly as she usually does today.
She sounds like she really gets her feelings hurt.
Yeah, she's a little choked up almost,
You want to make a list of the fucking friends that you decided not to see in the last couple of years?
It would be kind of lengthy.
So this whole thing about you not apologizing or whatever, or not fucking seeing other people's type of thing, that's all taken care of by you? She doesn't know what she's talking about?
No, I was talking about her case.
Right, but overall, does she have a point?
Yeah, there's people, when I've gotten drunk and I've gotten angry with...
How about straight? How about do you stay in touch with Earl? Do you stay in touch with fucking Dave? Do you stay in touch with people?
No, I guess not regularly, no. No.
Do you know what fucking problems Earl's dealing with or what Dave's dealing with?
Not specifically, other than, staying.
Here's Patrick. Here, my face.
Well, my thought is, first question is for you, Ron. Do you know what the secret is?
I do.
You do. Because I've only been listening for a couple of years now, so this is the only Fez that I've ever known. But it seems like since this secret's developed, it's just gotten worse and worse. I'm not saying he has to announce it on the air, but maybe if he told the people close to him, he'd feel better.
The problem is the people that he told the secret to know that he doesn't act on the secret. And that kind of feels, like embarrassing to you?
It feels like an absolute letdown because that was supposed to change my world, and it didn't. I just kept getting worse. I just kept more of the same.
How big is this about the secret?
I think it's probably about maybe like half of it. Like I said, it feels like I've let down people with it again by not moving forward. It feels like, see, that's one of the problems. I don't want to put it all in the secret because I thought everything was hopefully going to change and I'd just have this panic would go away after I talked about the secret, like with you and other people. Mm. And, I just kept getting weirded out and still panicking. So, yeah, I mean, it's a significant portion about the secret, but I see it more about the panic.
And what causes the panic?
I don't know where it comes. I start worrying about, like, the fear of the panic starts the panic, where it's like, am I going to start freaking out? And then I end up doing it, and it just goes into and I can be just sitting at the computer, and it hits me, and I'm like, well, what were you just looking at? And it's never anything. I mean, it's not always something traumatic or anything like that. It just comes out of the blue.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on my Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, when you're talking about Fez, he comes to life. I know you've noticed that, but I called in. You got a scratchy voice. You sound like you're fighting a cold. You doing all right, my man? I'm worried about you.
Oh, I'm not fucking enjoying any of this. I haven't enjoyed it for a long time.
And that's because of me.
Oh, my God. Back to you. Oh, my God. You're only one fucking part of my life, Fez. And that gets smaller every fucking year. Because of you. Because you don't want to fucking interact.
It's not wanting to at all.
This is bringing out the worst in me. The fucking worst. Howard, Kentucky, you're on Fez.
Yeah, Fez, you keep saying you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why it's going on. But Fez, it's you are the one that is doing it. If I do something, I know deep down inside what's going on in my life. I know what's pulling the cords. And you're sitting there, like Ron says, deflecting. Why don't you just be honest? And I mean, if you're screwed up, you're screwed up. Why don't you just be honest? I mean, like you talk about the secret. Oh, the secret's going to help me. The secret's going to do this. You ain't even had the guts to say the secret.
I've told the secret to the people that are important to me. I haven't said it out loud yet. I don't feel like I'm at that place.
Yeah, but you brought it to these fucking people. These people actually feel like they could run your life better than you because you've come to them enough times and said, I don't know what I'm doing. And then they call in with advice. And you're like, well, yeah, I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. And then you don't do it. You don't even fucking prove them wrong. But yeah, you've invited them in. They're your fucking audience that you've shared this with.
And he's saying that I won't admit that I'm screwed up. I've admitted that several times.
This is who you are now, though. Debbie, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Ron, this call is all about you. I'm the kind of friend that commiserates, pats somebody on the back, and says everything will be all right. I would like to be the kind of friend that you are, and I would like to have a friend like you are that blasts me, that tells me the way it is. Fezzy doesn't need a shrink. He needs to listen to his best friend.
Well, or maybe even listen to his shrink, or I don't know. I can't, I couldn't begin to fucking tell you.
I mean, that was one reason why I challenged the shrink yesterday when he said, when he called me an alcoholic. Because I told him what we had talked about. And when you said, you don't think I'm an alcoholic. So that was why I questioned the guy yesterday.
Well, again, I also don't know all the things that you do. I never knew that you sat and drank alone. You only told us that recently. I only seen the way you drink before, but now after Hicks got back and played these fucking tapes, and again, Joey Pants told you to go into the... whether the word is alcoholic or not, you're a fucking diabetic. Your body does something different with fucking sugar than if you were completely healthy. A beer might only be as dangerous for you as a fucking candy bar, but a candy bar could kill you. A candy bar can certainly mood change you. What do you know? How long ago did they tell you were a diabetic?
5 years ago.
And how much have you really figured out about diabetes and eating and all the things that you're supposed to do and what food changes and what doesn't?
Well, I mean, I know about the carbs, to stay away from the carbs.
You eat the same fucking food every night. You eat the same fucking food from the same diner every night. We've had these discussions. When Melinda wanted to hook up with you, and you said you called her back, right?
Yeah, I did.
What happened?
I left a message, and I didn't hear back.
So here's the people who haven't called back. Joey Pants, Melinda, all these people have let you down. I don't know what to say. I don't give a fuck. I'm letting you run it, Fez. Maybe I'm Brett Favre. Maybe I'm just all fucking beat up out here. Every fucking part of me, I gave it all I had. I gave the game all I had.
You don't have any concussions, do you?
Well, I got what I would call fucking humor concussions in this fucking show from hitting the wall time and time again. Maybe I'm just going to go over here and lay in this fucking corner.
Oh.
Just fucking lay over here. Until I die.
Don't die.
I'll lay here until I die.
Don't die. You can come back. You don't have, no. Don't lay down.
It's all over for me.
Don't say that.
I wish you come back because all I got is the panic and...
But I'm dying over here.
I know, and I'm not helping you at all.
I am the Frito Bandito.
You should have someone helping you.
I'm going to cover myself in these newspapers and this briefcase.
That's what homeless people do. You're not homeless.
Not yet.
It would really, really be great to have you come back.
Those newspapers can't be warm, Ron.
I don't care. I'm building a fort.
So should I get you more newspapers?
Coming up, we're going to be playing Search, Hurry Up and Search.
I'm not.
No.
Make sure you're following at 202 Friends on Twitter.com. Fantastic prize for the holiday season. This is Terminator 2, and it is autographed by the Academy Award-winning director James Cameron. Now, it's autographed to Ron and Fez, but you can be playing at 202 Friends on Twitter.com and be ready to play.
Is that the part where I would be talking?
Yeah, if you come back, please.
What would I be saying? Would I be reading stuff?
No.
Seriously, get those newspapers off you.
Now what's happening? I just hear dead air.
Yeah, just me freezing up and not carrying this like I should be doing. And just wanting you to please come back
Matt
over.
Flynn.
I'm not a very good Matt Flynn.
Joe, what was his name last night?
Webb.
Touchdown Joe Webb.
I'm not much of a Webb either.
Aye, 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 aye. Are we off the air?
No, it's
I
just...
couldn't hear anything.
No. If you would come back, it would be really, really great.
I don't know. Tired. Bored. Frustrated. Is anybody there?
I'm here.
Oh. I didn't hear anything. Did we go to Van Halen?
No, we didn't. No.
Oh. Still on the air?
Still, yeah, still. And just...
Oops, sorry.
And just hoping you'd come back over. Please.
It's just that you were talking in such short bursts. I didn't think we were still in the air.
Yeah, we are. We're still in the air. Still to come. Search, hurry up and search.
Should string together sentences based on a premise. Thoughts around a single premise.
Well, there's a new TLC show from the Learning Channel.
This is interesting.
About and this is ties in with any sort of mental illness, I guess.
Oh, is there a report on it?
Not a report, it's just a new TV show called My Strange Addiction.
More weird stuff.
Yeah, this is weird, where it's talking about people. They'll do episodes of people that are addicted, not to alcohol and drugs, but to just different things, different uncommon things.
You gonna find a way to tie yourself in with it?
Yeah, I was going to.
What's that?
Well, some of the episodes are about like someone being addicted to tanning, and someone being addicted to things like a blow dryer.
Right. Well, what's the payoff?
Well, the payoff was just talking about things that aren't normally people are addicted to.
Right.
And I have those. I don't think they're bad addictions, but they're addictions nonetheless.
Is this going to be about your ears again?
Well, I was going to mention the Q-tips.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that at NEW.
Yeah, definitely.
Still doing that?
Yeah, addicted to Q-tips. Just going through a bunch of them every single day. Can't get enough of them because of the Q-tip addiction.
I was worried you weren't going to bring that up.
And then also...
what about your nails?
Well, see, I don't know if that's an addiction or not. Where it may be more in if that was like my strange OCD, it might work.
Coming up, it's Search, Hurry Up and Search. We're going to break here.